All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where's my other deck? Okay. Taurus, what's up, you guys? Happy Friday, happy Venusian Day. It's been a minute since we've done the Taurus show, so that's what we're going to be doing tonight. Except we're going to be focusing on what good vibes, what good things are manifesting for the placement of Taurus. So if you have Taurus in your chart, welcome. If y'all are new, welcome to the channel. If you're returning, welcome back. Shout out to all you guys. Eric, Michaela, Sweet Bay. Hey, Sarah. It's been a minute. What's up? Denasia. Hey, Monique. What's up, Quartz? Hey, hey, hey. Trina. What's up? Boom Trap TV. I missed you too. It's good to see you. I know if I don't see my OGs for a long time, it's because y'all are up to great things. And that's exactly how it's supposed to be. So when I do get a chance to see y'all, it definitely is a wonderful feeling. So shout out to all you guys for sliding through. I hope y'all weekend and holidays are full of joy, festivities. I hope y'all are enjoying yourself. And that this new year will be just as great as any year for you, Taurus. What's up, Uncle Speaks? Thank you. Hey, Becca. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'm going to vibe with y'all for a second while I get the cards. Yes. mm. Shirt says bloom wherever you're at. Yes, that's correct. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy Kwanzaa, y'all. Whatever you celebrate. Hi, Too Short. Hi, Spice Lover. Where is huh? I'm trying to get familiar with the settings, y'all. Okay, so now they let you start a poll. They let you ask a question. Okay. I don't usually go live, so it's the only time I get to play with the settings. What does this do? Oh shit, you could pin a live stream now. What does that mean? I don't know. What is... I'm afraid to press something. Hold on, this one? I don't know what that means. What's the little arrow mean? Happy holidays. I'm good. I hope you guys are doing good too. Oh my goodness. We got Angel of Love Tarot in the building today. Shout out to you. We got Big Mama in the house. She done graced us with her presence. Going live is lit. I'm learning to get I'm learning to get with it. I'm learning to get with the live energy. I'm quick to curse people out. That would be the gist of the reading, would be cursing people out. And I don't have time for cursing people out all day long. It winds me up, and not in a bad way. It winds me up in a good way, and then I got all this energy inside of me, and either I'm gonna go have to go do a long walk to get all this energy out, but if it regenerates me, I really, So if I'm trying to keep it very peaceful and go to bed afterwards, I really don't need to have too much fun. Yeah, the reading cut off, and I don't know. I couldn't tap back in, so I just posted it. So I was like, maybe I said everything I needed to say, you know? Yeah. So, all right, so I'm just pulling the cards, y'all. Happy holidays to all my people. Did y'all get anything for Christmas that you wanted? Did you get anything for Christmas that you wanted? I'm telling y'all. I bought myself a new smart stove so I can cook up some delicious food. Ooh, I didn't even know they have smart stoves. Yeah, Unc did not come to play tonight, Brenda. I didn't even know they made I knew they had smart TVs. Not TVs, but smart refrigerators. Santa gave me a brick for Christmas. Okay. You mean money, right? I'm a little slow, so. So when you say brick, I think of money. No, you are not playing tonight. Brick by brick, build a castle. Oh, okay, we getting somewhere. Let's get some more cards. What card we gonna use next? Let's use this one. They say I'm made for the street. You're welcome. Hell no, I break like Craig, not Devo out. Oh, you mean a literal break? You see how perception works? Everybody got different triggers. See, we were all on two different frequencies right then. All right, I'm going to play with this little poll thing, and then you guys can tell me if you guys want to start with what y'all want to start with. Okay, so for those of y'all that are new and you don't really know how the live streams work, we're going to look at what's manifesting for Taurus placements in love, money, what your ancestors want to tell you. And then at the very end, we tap into your divine counterpart, your person, and see what's going on in that energy. What will be the outcome? So I put a little poll down below. Okie dokie. Hi, Jess. All right, so it looks like love is first, y'all. All right, Taurus, let's get into your current energy. For those of you guys that are in relationships, or you just happy, like you happily married, you're in a relationship. Some of y'all could be open marriage. Um, I've been picking up this energy a lot lately. It's like this pregnancy energy. And I don't mean literal pregnancy. It could be for some people, but the energy that I'm picking up on is like network, commitment, giving birth to pure unconditional love. In the full description of that definition. That's what I'm seeing here. And it's a good feeling. Look at that. Because I don't always take companionship as something like a romantic sense. I take it as well each person helping each other and things like that. But for those of you where I'm seeing money come in, I'm seeing domestic bliss. All right. Happily ever after. So definitely you're connecting with the right type of people. And this frequency is the frequency that you want to be on. Because I'm hearing if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. And that's what I'm seeing here. And there's a consistent theme here. And with sweetheart, there's relationship here. So this is definitely giving birth to something. I don't know why why this risky energy is coming out. This is just suggesting that when this connection comes together, or as this connection is coming together, the pieces are coming together beautifully. You have haters. That's what it's showing me. Your energy is attracting a lot of haters. Spiritually observing this frequency, something is rising. Okay. So if you are in a position of being in the public eye, or whatever you're doing to inspire other people, expressing your creativity, healing yourself, rejuvenating other people along with you. That's where I'm picking up the networking energy. Like you're not just, as you are working on yourself, you are helping other people in the process. That's what I'm tapped into. The internet with Aquarius energy, technology, okay? Infinity and beyond. So we got the number 8, which is also my infinity symbol. I feel like your next relationship, Taurus, is going to be with someone that doesn't aspire to be in the public eye. Like they're not intimidated by you getting attention. They're not intimidated by you having some type of platform expressing your creativity. This person is very secure in themselves. Okay. I think whoever this person is, they want to help you. Okay. And how they want to help you is they want to extend some type of kindness to you. So you don't have to be strong by yourself, or if you're the type of Taurus that likes to do everything by yourself, this is someone that's going to be like a helpmate, not in the context in where your mind may go to first, where you think of gender roles. I'm not picking up on that. I'm picking up on a helpmate where if there are things that you are suppressing and you don't want to talk about or you don't want to share with anyone else, this person's going to have like this curiosity to ask you more questions. And it may come off like they are forcing it a little bit, but I don't get that they're forcing it. I feel like this person is genuinely curious because like they want to help. And so if you're having a bad day, this is someone that may say like, well, what happened? Tell me more. And if you are not really open to that or you're guarded to that and they still continue to ask, give this person grace, because I do feel like Taurus, your energy is coming off as somebody that wants the happily ever after, but other people may end up walking away feeling as if they're your punching bag when it comes to things that you don't want to talk about or things that you don't want to deal with. And so if they don't ask you, you're going to feel as if they don't give a fuck. But if they do ask you and they're persistent about it, you're going to be like, damn, like give me some space. Like you're going to feel like they're crossing your boundary. And I kind of get that, Taurus, because whether you know this or not, I'm in a love relationship with all of y'all on this channel. Okay, we go together real bad. And at times, even as a reader from my perspective, when I see a situation that I get your perspective and I get the other person's perspective, but then there's this gray area where neither one of you guys are able to see how you both played a role in the foreseeable future, the foreseeable outcome. And so when I'm sometimes trying to talk to you, Taurus, and say, okay, hey, X, Y, and Z, this is what you're doing, and I can see it very clearly, at times you can't see it. And so like you can feel it, but you can't see it. And sometimes it's hard to pinpoint how you could be showing up in a particular energy if you're not able if you're not able to perceive it in more than one way, right? So let's say, for example, you're dealing with someone that has a hardcore addiction, right? In your mind, you may not have those addictions. So you will say, I don't have those problems. I don't have addictions. I don't have those things. That's their problem. And that's very true. But there are things that you struggle with letting go of too. You just don't see them as extreme as, well, at least it's not that. And so a lot of times when we're a vibrational match to certain things, we may be obsessive in certain areas of our life and other people are obsessive in certain external areas of their life. But we all are kind of doing the same thing. We all are kind of experiencing the same struggle, but it's hard to put ourselves in those shoes when we don't see that about ourselves. And I feel like that's kind of one of the hardships, that complications, I'm gonna say complications, because y'all know y'all Tauruses are particular. You got to say it the right way in order for Taurus to admit some shit. All right. Yes, mirroring at its finest. So I feel like that's going to be one of the things. This person's willingness to extend themselves to see how you're feeling, to extend themselves to check on you, to extend themselves to look out for you, even when you don't feel like it. Look at it. Even when you don't want the help, even when you being, a little stubborn or a little brattish or whatever. This is someone that's like, well, let's figure it out. Let's talk about it. Let's analyze it. Let's dissect it. And you may not be ready to do that at the time in which this person is willing to do it. And if you're deflecting like, oh yeah, well, I don't really feel comfortable talking about that, or, I'd rather not talk about that. That's a very clear statement. I get it. But I don't think this person is coming from a bad place, Taurus. I really don't. I don't think this person is coming from a bad place. And so it's like, be mindful that when this person is extending out, it's an opportunity to be vulnerable with somebody, and I feel like you're going to try to avoid being vulnerable with another soul because it makes you feel weak and it makes you feel vulnerable and it makes you feel like you can't trust people because time and time again they have failed you, whatever. But it's an invitation for you to get vulnerable and be emotional and not accuse this person of pushing your boundaries or trying to be a red flag or being persistent. Don't result to the extreme. Please don't do that. You know, because I do feel like genuinely this person cares about how you've had to do a lot by yourself. How you going to know who this person is? It's going to be somebody that is very aware that you have worked hard by yourself. You've done a lot by yourself. You don't need nobody. You independent. You don't give yourself permission to be vulnerable. You don't ask for help. I'm talking to a Taurus out here that don't ask for no help. You rarely even expect anything, and that's exactly what you're getting, a tall order of I got your back. Okay? I want to show up for you. And in order for somebody to know what you need, if you're so guarded, what are they going to do? They're going to have to ask you a million and one questions. And they're going to have to say, see, what's wrong? They're going to want to talk. They're going to want to talk. And that's what's coming in for you. And this is good for you. And I feel like there's going to be a lot of moments of crying. I'm seeing a lot of moments of crying. Not because this person is perfect, but because this person is not afraid to hurt your feelings. They're not afraid to push your boundaries. And that's why I keep mentioning that because, like I said, Taurus, your energy be over there like, oh, when someone pushing your boundaries, that's a red flag. But to a guarded person, sometimes you need somebody to push a little bit harder. Even when you're saying no, you need someone to get it anyway. Even when you're saying I don't want nothing from the store, you really want them to bring it back. Even if you say nothing is wrong with me, you want them to rub your back or do something extra. That's not the cap. You do. Okay? And that's what this person is. That's the type of person that this person is. They know you want to be independent. And I think that this person as well is trying to read you. You know what I'm saying? When guarded people are so guarded, the other person, sometimes you need the opposite of you that's going to read the room, read you, and be like, something was off about Taurus today. Or, something was a little off. And then Taurus going to be like, why are you reading me? Why you, that's weird. Oh my God. That's the ones that be making my job hard. The ones that be like, that's just too much. See, that's a red flag. Like you didn't set that person up for it. You be setting people up for failure. Taurus, I'm calling y'all out today. Spirit is saying y'all be setting people up for failure. Y'all don't set people up to win. Okay? I do feel as if this person is, they're just what the doctor ordered. They're very smart. Okay. Inventive. Their mind works. There's a lot of baby making cards out here. There's there's a lot of ups and downs, getting through it together, remaining hopeful. Um we got care here. I'm telling you. We got the Emperor. Ooh. Okay, let's talk about your money for a second. We'll come back to love because love and money is connected as always in Taurus readings. Um, who is this? Who's this emperor? This could be a manager or a boss, someone that feels like they're losing control over you. I see you being able to resign very soon if you're in a 9 to 5 position. 9 to 5. Yeah, I see you being able to resign really soon. You're gonna have a lot of free time in the near future to work on your entrepreneur projects. Someone's gonna be very protective over you. Now, for those of you guys that will be transitioning into a marriage, a blended family marriage, and anytime there's a marriage where we're talking about a financial reading and it comes up as a marriage, that would mean that someone is the 100% provider. So, Taurus, you could be the 100% provider. Whoever's the 100% provider in the situation is, they have a love language. So we're going to tap into the marriage dynamic right quick. Okay. This person's love language is like there's not enough room for your ego and this person's ego. Okay. Like this is someone that they mean what they say what they mean. For some of you guys, you know how I said blended family situations and dynamics? If there is any absent parent, mother or father, it doesn't matter. Whoever the absent parent is, damn. Yeah. Yeah, as soon as I'm off live. KK. I see somebody like wanting to buy you out of someone's life. I don't know how someone could buy you out of someone's life. Let me see. Okay. It's like they want whoever the absent parent is, like they would want to adopt like your children or something. And so like I see someone literally saying like how much for you to go away? How much for you to leave Taurus alone? Or Taurus, you may be saying that to someone else. How much do I need to pay you for you to disappear? You're already absent. Let's go ahead and make it final. That's what I'm seeing here. And like someone's like, and the absent parent, mother or father, is like, what? You can't just buy me out of my rights. And someone's like, yeah, I can. How much? You're already absent. Let's just keep you that way. Oh, shit. So it's like, let's just keep you that way. You don't got to come back and forth and be in and out, tracking your dirty feet everywhere. Just stay away. Woo, I'm telling you, 5 of Swords. Someone is not. Okay, we got fire sign energy. I don't think they gonna like the sound of that. It's like, I picked up your slack. This is what I want. You don't need anything. You got your freedom. You got your whole life. You got your wits. Take that and leave. And someone is not, I see someone feeling like, I see this person saying, bet, you can have them. That's crazy, right? But I see someone saying, like, they free to do whatever they want to do. You can have them all. Like that. Something is going to really, like the way something is coming to an end or to a close, it looks like you get set free from some type of like need to co-parent, need to coexist or whatever. And with principle here, this is someone that they have no principles. It's like, you know how sometimes it's like, I don't care the principle of the fact that this is my investment. Like, I don't have to be with that person in order to care for what I create. This, whoever this other person is that they're buying out, or the absent parent is, they don't have no principles. They've just been out here being reckless. They see the value more in whatever financial resource is that's being offered to them. They're like, I'll take that and start over somewhere else. I'm telling you, the Emperor in reverse. Some type of absent parent is seeing you as an opportunity. You want to get rid of me? Pay for me. That's wild. Because we have collaboration in reverse. And you know how I was talking about earlier as far as collaboration, the connections and stuff like that. That's wild. Someone was like, I was already suspicious of this anyway. I was already suspecting it anyway because somebody was acting different or moving different. And so you do have someone, you have a couple people watching you. All right. But I do feel like you are spiritually connected with someone. And I'm telling you, whatever your financial woes are, your burdens are, and things like that, somebody, I feel like that absent parent is going to like threaten. I feel like how this situation gets brought up, they come in threatening a situation like, I'll take you to court, or I'm gonna fight for paternity or parental rights and stuff like that. And then it's like a negotiation outside of court, a negotiation outside. It just shows me that it doesn't get to the point of going to like the judicial system, which means that not only does this person get paid to stay away, and they're already doing that, but they also get to start over because they don't have to like pay child support or do anything like that. And so it's like this person is pretty much blackmailing or leveraging their own children or whatever they have. It could be a dog, they're leveraging their own property as, okay, buy me out and I'll be out. Damn, that is savage. Because they're looking at you like, Taurus, you're for everybody anyway. Like whoever this absent parent is, they already look at you like you're not worth what you came in with. So they may say like you're older or your value has dropped or some shit like that. If it's a woman, she feels like you don't got enough money. You know what I'm saying? Your value has dropped. You're not as rich as you used to be when she met you, because mothers can be absent parents as well. It's not just always fathers. But it is coming up as a paternity issue, and this is the only way in which they will like let something fly is they got their hand out. They got their hand out. And so someone is watching your life. They're spying into your life to see how they can come up off of you. They know you, they feel like you're coming into some type of good fortune. You see this? I'm telling you. They feel like one day you're going to hit the jackpot. And if you don't hit the jackpot by working hard, they know that one day somebody is going to want to settle down with you. You're going to get you something of high value. They don't care what it is. They want collateral. And I do see you having plans. Not you, but I see someone making plans in regards to you. See, the grass was always greener with your person. Your person feels like you just bumped into a couple of frogs along the way. But they don't feel like the frogs that you became encountered with depreciated your value or anything like that. They actually feel as if it only made you more mature. It only made you more developed. It only helped you become the version of yourself that you feel your best in. And so it's only right that they get to enjoy the aspects of you that are winning, you know, versus the aspects of you that had to go through the trials and errors with those other people. So it's a win-win situation. Whoever this person is, they're very mature. Very mature. Whoever your person is, they're going to be very mature, but they're also going to be emotionally attentive. They don't listen to respond. They listen with two ears. One thing's for certain, you won't feel as if this person is talking at you. You won't feel as if this person is listening to respond. You will feel as if this person paid attention to every detail that came out of your mouth. And sometimes because they pay so much attention to the details that come out of your mouth, you may feel as if they pay too much attention. Like you too analytical. You paid how you remember that I said like the specifics. This is somebody I'm telling with originality. They pay attention to the specifics, the details. This is somebody that can remember old passwords. This is someone that they haven't used in years. This is a database. This person could work in logistics, data analysts. We have the Seven of Pentacles. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So right now, there's some type of communication issue here right now. Like there's some type of break in communication. I don't know if you are talking to anyone. If anyone is currently in your energy right now and there's any misunderstandings in communication, like let's say, you know how you could message a text message. That's a very tricky word. Because if you say text messages, but then it's always also called text message. Anyway, you know how you can message someone and when you read it, you hear it in your tone of voice, but that's not the way that they intended. Be aware of that, of miscommunication. Is it Mercury retrograde? Is something going on in the sky? Because it feels like miscommunication by way of reading a situation the wrong way. Whether you reading a book, whether you reading instructions, like this could be something as simple as I gave you a shopping list, and on the shopping list, I put macaroni. I'm going to make macaroni. And then you wrote out, to be even more specific, all the ingredients to make macaroni. And you forget to write X. But common sense will tell you that you can't make macaroni without X. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's what it feels like. It's like, okay, but you told me to follow the list. And so that's like breaking communication. It's like all the person remembers is get everything on the list. You remember fill in the blanks. That's not fair to hold someone else accountable to fill in the missing blanks. So give this person grace if you meet someone that is textbook savvy or very precise that way. It's not, that's just how this person, you have to understand this person's, the way they communicate. There's something about communication here. You know what I'm saying? I'm also picking up, if one of your concerns is like your past, their past, this isn't somebody that is concerned about like body count, all that other stuff. Like this is not someone that would be like trying to figure out who you dated in high school. You know what I'm saying? Like this doesn't come off as that type of energy where they're like trying to find their name and they're trying to figure out who that person is. No, 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 no. What I do sense is this person's very mature. They're very forward. And sometimes their communication style is like it gets caught misfired or something. Like people typically find this person's communication style to be like bougie or cynical, sarcastic, but they're not any of those things. It's just how they respond. It's kind of like an Aquarius or like a Gemini Aquarius. They're not really like a Libra. It's more like a Gemini Aquarius. Like analytical but detached. And so it comes off like supposed sarcasm. Definitely misunderstood. And this person is very much common sense. Ain't common for everybody. Well, shit, if you like this, if y'all just alike, bless y'all heart. Because in this person's mind, y'all were already together. In this person's mind, you, they person. We got longing here. And this card ain't even supposed to be in here. It ain't even supposed to be in here. Y'all may go through a situation, and if it hasn't happened yet, there's going to be a situation where it's like, let's talk. Like, y'all are talking, y'all are uniting or having an outing, and maybe there's some miscommunication, and someone's going to tell you, like, I was just trying to help. Let's say somebody invites you, and they want to invite people that maybe you're not friends with anymore or something like that. And they're really coming from a place of wanting to help. This could be a holiday. And this person may be very aware that there's some breakdown in communication, or you don't talk to your family, they don't talk to their family, whatever. They may host a fucking event and everybody's going to be there. And maybe you don't want to be around people. Maybe you don't like certain people. I don't know. But it seems as if this person would like to like properly court you, properly get to know you. And this is a part of one of their bucket lists. They may tell you that, like, I want to meet your family. And if you don't talk to your family, they may want you to repair your relationship with your family so they can properly like have that moment of proposing to you in front of your family. And if you don't talk to your family, then that's just too damn bad, Taurus. So I feel like you guys, there's a high possibility rate that this is someone that may tell you that. Like the reason why is because they want to do it the right way. Someone has always had a dream of like doing something the right way. When they envision when they envision like settling down, getting serious with someone, they would like everybody's skeletons to be out of the closet and everybody just have at least an amicable relationship where y'all are not estranged to each other, and it's and this person is so they may encourage you to like, talk to your family, heal your relationships and stuff like that. Cause this person want to meet your family. They trying to go to the barbecue. They trying to be at the quinceañeras. Okay, they want to be there through the good, the bad, and the ugly. And so this person has been kind of like trying to figure out like, so what happened? You're gonna find out like this person is gonna start off by asking you, so like, what's going on with your family? Like, what's the status of that? Why don't y'all talk anymore? And you may be like, listen, guy, girl, like, come on. You don't know what's going on in these spiritual streets. I don't deal with these people. Okay. That's what I'm seeing here. And so this person wants to help you heal that. And so certain people are going to come into your life and they're going to be just extending help, and it's going to make you emotional. Oh, you know what this person is doing? Oh, mercy. This person's intuitive. There's someone that's connected to you that's intuitive. And when they become curious and intuitive about, like, curious about what happened, what's going on, why are people estranged, whatever problems that you have. You know how I told you this is a problem solver? They love to solve fucking problems. Just give this person a crossword puzzle so they can keep their mind, their vision, okay, on the paper. Because if you let their mind wander, they're going to be like, okay, how can I solve this? How can I solve that? And it's like, sometimes they may make a problem where there's no problem. Because their brain, you got to understand that. I feel like this person is just gifted. And, a lot of times gifted people be like ADHD and don't know it, or they have dyslexic, they don't know it, And I feel like this person may just have a gift that just goes all over the place at once. And so if you are aware or that resonates with you, give them a crossword puzzle, play a game with them, keep them stimulated. Give them something to focus on. Because I don't feel like this person is that type of like creepy energy that all they want to do is focus on you. No, I feel like this person likes to. It's something about genuine feeling, like being married. So I feel like this person, you're going to start noticing, damn, you're going to start noticing that your family may reach out to you. People that you haven't talked to may come to you. And it's like, it's because spiritually, I do feel like this person is able to spiritually call on people to come towards you. It's like, I think Taurus needs you. And so they put a little birdie in like if you have, I don't care if it's a friend that you haven't talked to since you was in kindergarten. If you said, I've always wanted to know what happened, all you gotta do is think that shit. I always wanted to know what happened with my friend in kindergarten. Next thing you know, your kindergarten friend is sending you a DM or messaging you. You see how that works? That's this person's energy. That's what manifests in your life in connection with this person. Remember, energy goes both ways. It goes both ways. And so if you are starting to notice an influx of like, wow, people are showing up for me, and I don't really ask for help, but it's like what they want, people are showing up for me. It's because this person is literally flipping the script. They're changing the narrative, rewriting a new story. And it's just because you have said, you have been vulnerable. This is someone you have been vulnerable with. You have shared a fucking vulnerability with this person. And this person's like, well, I think we need to fix that. I think it's time, don't you think? Oh my God. I think you shouldn't have to be alone. I think you should hope. We need to put a little hope there. Who is this person? That I'm telling you, Ace of Swords. Whatever has been keeping something from happening. What I told you, the Six of Swords. This person is helping you get through a difficult season and expanding your heart, expanding your perspective, it's expanding everything, helping you get to calmer waters, sending in people that trigger you, but instead of them triggering you with more aggression, they just want to check up on you. They just want to check up on you. They just want to see if you need anything. They just want to give you things. Yes. They just want to show you that they care. I don't fuck with you. I love y'all, man. I really do. So in regards to your finances, this is going to make somebody really mad. There is somebody that has been trying to control you by keeping you disconnected from friends, family. Even if y'all are not talking or y'all are not together, this could be an ex-lover. They have really drew a wedge in so many areas of your life and put you in a position where you've had to need people more than you wanted to need them. And so you may have went through experiences where people closed their door on you, where they weren't there for you as you would have liked for them to be there for you in your darkest hour or when you needed. However, had that absent partner made better choices, maybe you wouldn't have needed nobody. You see how those paths wouldn't have crossed that way if people were present fulfilling their role in your life, you wouldn't have had to go through certain experiences. Now, I know we always talk about there's no coincidence and what if, shoulda, coulda, woulda, doesn't. If it happened, it already meant to happen. But all those things is true, right? But when we're talking about magic and the spiritual realm, y'all ever saw Ghost of Christmas Past, right? And in those movies, there's this angel that comes in and takes you on a journey to your past. And you experience 2 different timelines or 3. And it's like what life would have been like had you gone down each path. So this angel is reviewing with you what life could have been with that ex-partner, what life could have been with that current person, what life could have been with had this not happened or that not happened. And the purpose of all of this is for you to have that review while you're still here, for you to gain a new perspective about those experiences and see a hypothetical reality of what life could have been. This in turn giving you the greatest gift that life could offer, which is the beauty of the grass underneath you. seeing the cup half full rather than half empty. Re, Reigniting a spark inside of you to continue manifesting, creating, building, growing, establishing your best life. And I feel like this is a gift that's being given to you by an angel. And this angel knows that your heart longs to understand why, to get the answers that no one has been able to really give you, and to give you the opportunity to take those experiences. You're being given a redo. You know what I'm saying? You're being given a redo. And when you return back to your present time, some of y'all, this may happen in a dream. You may go on a dream and you may feel like that shit was so real. Others of you, you will have short dates or short encounters with potential. So you can see what that potential would be. Yeah. This is very interesting. There isn't some, I feel like all of this is about knowing that there isn't some puppet master that's behind the curtain controlling your life and dictating, your cards and how it's supposed to play out, and this whole narrative behind like the plot, the story. You know what I mean? The importance, how like there's this narrative that a lot of broken homes stem from the agenda to like remove the father figure from the home and create generations of lack, okay? Or making hardship for certain people. And I really challenge this theory because I feel as if this angel is going to take you on a journey, and it's almost like saying everybody deserves a second chance. You know, everybody deserves a second chance. And if the next ten years of your life was like a jackpot, the energy check, the next 10 years of your life was an energy check, how would you like to spend that energy check? How would you like to spend the next 10 years of your life? What does that look like for you? Do you know? What type of people do you want around you? What type of companionship? What type of experiences? What type of conversations would you have with people? You get what I'm saying? Right here, right now, your ancestors, your angels are saying that you have all the tools in your toolbox to literally write out your dreams and have it today. This is your inheritance. That it doesn't matter what your mama did, doesn't matter what your daddy did, doesn't matter what's going on in the world. This is your energy check. You have a one-way golden ticket out of the hood. You got a one-way golden ticket out of lack mentality. How do you want to spend it? Where do you want to go? What do you want to do with it? I can't tell you, I can't fix the past 10, 20, 30 years of your life, but I can guarantee you that every day moving forward, it can only be different if you believe it to be. It can only be different if you can dream it into reality. That's how powerful you are. And no matter what choice that you choose, I know a lot of you, it's like this angel is saying, I know a lot of you want to know what's the consequences, right? And a lot of times, what are consequences? When you go buy a car and you loan it or you lease it instead of buying it outright, there's a consequence. You will owe them interest, right? There will be interest added to your principal. Okay. And because this energy check has no principal value, there will be no interest. There will be no consequence. As long as you do not put a time limit, okay, which is what a principal, because what does a lease for a car based off of the amount and the time determines how much of the principal will be paid each month, right? So as long as you can refrain from requiring a timetable, as long as you can refrain from needing to know the logistics or the specifics behind how the dream will manifest or how the dream will play out, it's an unlimited abundance. It's an unlimited supply. But the moment that you start applying a principal value to your dreams and your manifestations, you will become dense. You will shift out of being 5D, you will strip yourself from being free, and you will start applying hardcore timetables and hardcore realities. And that's when things become very dense and very realistic. And when that happens, you step out of that frequency. Okay. Which brings us to your significant role that you remaining in that vortex, you remaining in that knowing, you remaining in that frequency is aligning you. It's going to be the frequency, the channel that you maintain that aligns you to the other person that is doing the exact same thing. There's another person in the world right now that has made their agreement. They signed that energy check. They have agreed to dream a new reality. They have agreed to write a new story, to change the narrative, to be the author, the creator of their future. Okay? Which brings me to your person. Now, your person, they're not, they're celibate, they're not dating anybody else, they're not, this person is just like you. Okay? With collaboration in reverse, they're not trying to collaborate with other people. They don't want to incur any consequences. to their energy check. They know they got good vibes. You see what I'm saying? They know they got blessings. They know that they got a lot of stuff happening for them, but they also know that the moment that they start applying limitations to that currency is when they fuck up their own money. And so right now they're in that energy that I feel like you were once in, which is I'm going to keep my energy closed because I don't want to make a mistake. I don't want to accrue interest. I don't want to lose time off of my lifetime right now. I want to make this about me right now. And that's fine. However, you've met this person. Okay? You've met this person in a dream. Once upon a time, you and this person's path aligned. Y'all cross paths. And this person was waiting with anticipation to hear back from you. Like I feel like through email. It feels professional with the Two of Wands. It feels professional. Typically, they don't really wait as long as they waited for you to get back to them, or vice versa. Typically, this person doesn't really collaborate actually, but I don't know, something about you made this person feel, it reminded them of a moment in their life where something was like wonderlust, wonderlust. It's like that, when you fresh on that purpose journey, or you're being guided somewhere, but you don't have all the answers, and magical things happen, like someone gifts you your first tarot deck, or someone gifts you your first instrument, and you were at a point where you didn't know how you were going to buy it, or you didn't know how you were going to afford it, and then somebody just gave it to you. That's the type of wonder I'm talking about. When you're in that frequency where you're driving up in the fast food line and you have no money in your bank account, and you get to the damn register and the person in there is saying, I'm buying your meal today. That's the type of wonder that I'm talking about. That's the type of, like, it is, people will really put themselves in this type of position. Like, for example, they'll call their bank and be like, put all my money in savings. Don't let even me touch it. They'll put themselves in a position that we perceive to be rock bottom. But to other people that understand where the magic really begins, it comes from having nothing. It comes from not knowing what tomorrow is going to bring. In that space, angels appear. In that space, wonder, magic happens. It's the most luckiest, blessed, favored position to be in. And so many people hate that position. But it's the closest you are to God. It's the closest you are to that divinity. But you got to be able to perceive it. But if you've gone through so many different trials and tribulations, it's hard to perceive a good thing from bad things. But that's where it really begins. And I feel as if you're going to meet someone that either can be a potential blessing in your life, and so they want to extend that favor. They want to extend that grace. And it feels like the hesitation comes from not knowing if whether or not your path and their path is going to fuck up your good favor, your good luck. So that's the lack energy, right? So at some point, your person had a moment of fear or insecurity that they could potentially lose their good favor by overextending themselves to other people. Because prior to you, they help so many people. In order to have collaboration out here, that means that this is someone that has collaborated before over and over and over again, and it failed miserably. And so on the 111th time, when you guys cross paths or have crossed paths, it was that moment of, like, a moment of, should I or should I not? You know what I'm saying? Should I withdraw? Should I rescind? Should I maintain this offer? Or should I trust that, just like me, that person will be provided for? And I do feel as if there's going to come a moment when this person is able to look back and they're going to be like, I remember that Taurus. I remember that Taurus. I remember crossing paths with that Taurus. And he or she did it. He or she followed their yellow brick road and made it to wherever they were going to go make it to. Now, I do sense that I feel like the apprehension to reach out, to communicate, is going to be like a person trying to decide, you know what I'm saying? Like, if they should or shouldn't, you know what I mean? If they should or shouldn't. Because I see acquisition here. Like, should I call or should I not call? Should I message or should I not message? Should I do something or should I not? There's that type of energy. Okay. It's definitely a lifestyle. When you apply things into lifestyle, your life will always be a style. Be in style. Okay, let's put it that way. It'll be in style. As I do feel like someone wants to, it's like they wanna gas you up. Give me motivation. They wanna push to start. Yes. So I want you to ride in a car. Someone got a hot ride. I'm hearing the Tyler song, Push to Start. Someone is going to get the opportunity to observe you in your full glory, and they're going to be able to gather their own interpretation of you, your character, and who you are. And from there, the rest will be history. Okay? Take that, from that what you will, and it's going to come from you being able to be so vulnerable. Thank you, Lala, from you being able to be so vulnerable, for you being able to be so forgiving, for you being able to remain your pure and genuine self, and even in an industry, a field, a lane, a community that may be very toxic. Okay? Just because everybody else is behaving on a certain vibration doesn't mean that has to be who you are. Okay? So on this journey, I feel as if I feel like somebody want to date you. Let's go into the who this might be. I feel like we talked a lot about who this might be, but we're gonna pull some oracles. Vulnerability is a beautiful thing. I'm telling you, vacation, get away, relax. Somebody is considering inviting you on a vacation to have some fun, to get away, to let your hair down. What is this? Stop and smell the roses. You deserve to be able to stop and smell the roses. Slow down, take some time, get out in nature. This is beautiful. And then we have mentorship, wisdom, giving back, tension. Somebody that was worried about, you know, like worried about giving to this connection because they don't want it to affect their work life, their business life, or whatever. They were worried about it and really concerned. And then they're like, I told you this person is typically antisocial. I described all of these characteristics before I even pulled these oracle cards. I specifically said, you guys cross paths. And this person says they have like a moment, antisocial, where it's like, wow, you did it. You said you kept your word to yourself. So I feel like that's when you guys cross paths or meet each other, is at moments in your life where, oh, what? Yeah, this person gonna like you though. This person gonna like you though, because I saw it. I see it. But I don't think they're gonna approach you in that context. Okay, they gonna read the room. They gonna scope the scenery out. Okay, they gonna scope the scenery out. They gotta approach the situation with some. With some demure. They gotta be mindful. But don't think for a second that the reason why someone may not act on certain feelings or whatever is because they are not attracted to you. That's far from the truth. Okay? At all. They like what they see, honey. Okay? Don't even worry about that, sweetheart. I'm here to gas you up. These are sweet cards. Because I feel like this person may not push that first. You know what I'm saying? They may not lead with that. Monique say you're making me blush. Shit, it's making me blush. So you better be blushing. It's making me blush. I told you the spiritual work. Open your heart to a spiritual career and heal the human heart. You are a light worker. I told you, you don't with love, wisdom. I'm telling you, your wisdom, your love. Love is a choice you make every day. So choose wisely. There's something about wisdom, spiritual work. Y'all could be in the same spiritual industry. I'm telling you, leadership on you is attractive. You are attracting a leader. Someone loves how your confidence. We have dominant in spirit, fueled by pride, yet true control lies in wisdom is embrace. So another card talking about wisdom. You're not just any leader. You're a fair, just leader. You know what I'm saying? You're fair. Money matters. Irreplaceable. Okay. What's that song by it's getting hot in here, y'all. What's that song by Beyonce? The way you love can never be matched. The way you make me feel. Dun, dun. Divine union. Wow, Spirit. Spirit is coming through with the big one tonight. Use the wings of empathy to bring love and harmony. Damn. Destiny. Come on. I'm struggling to find the right path. The Two of Wands. You see here, the Two of Wands, two arms stretched out open. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going. I don't know if I'm going the right way, but I'm doing it. Need you. This person is like, I need someone like you. Y'all need each other. Oh my God. Look, I told you this person that wanting. Listen, this is a lot of debt. I want you to see how thick how thick this is. You see these decks? They're thick. They're not small. And there are a lot of cards of conflict in these decks. You got gift here. You will discover new talents that will lead to new opportunities. Use opportunities that arise. This is someone that was avoiding feelings. They were avoiding, they felt like messing with you was going to get them caught up, and it was going to distract them from work, and it was going to distract them from getting to their money. And they was like, no, let that walk on by. Let that walk on by. Don't get tempted. Don't fall for it. But it's coming back around. And so the angels are giving this person an opportunity, like, hey, you remember that one? You remember that fine piece of wine that you felt? You remember that one? And this person's like, yeah, I remember. So we're gonna give you an opportunity to review the events of the past, and we're gonna ask you if you're gonna let it happen the same way it did last time. This time, well, all you gotta do is untell yourself. You don't gotta look back. You just gotta keep your energy open and trust that you'll have enough self-discipline, discernment, and self-awareness to approach every situation like it's brand new. Because every time you grow, a new perspective is born through you. So you don't ever have to worry about making the same mistake twice unless you didn't catch the lesson. Yes. Yes, that's right. So let's get your prediction in regards to your person. Okay. So right now this person is off work, or they're taking some time off work for the holidays. In regards to you, the Four of Wands. So nothing that I say is to trigger you. Today's energy may be tomorrow different. Just leave the energy open. But I do feel as if, like I told you, this person's biggest challenge is connecting with someone and it going wrong. All right. But that's this person's challenge. That doesn't mean you got to match their vibe. That doesn't mean you got to match their frequency. It's just so you are aware. We have the Four of Swords in reverse. So 444. This person was in retirement. Like, they took a break from relationships. They were in retirement, but they getting back out there. They getting back out there. What I told you. Spirit is saying whether this person wants to get back out there or not, they're being both of y'all are being thrown into this situation. You see the lightning struck the building, the house is on fire, and both y'all asses are on the ground. Now what you gonna do? Pick yourself up, because what I told you, where does blessings begin? Where does favor happen? Rock bottom. Everybody's always afraid of hitting rock bottom because they overthink, they overanalyze, they overprocess every fucking thing. But it's in the rock bottom where you have the strongest relationship with the divine. And that's also the place that nobody wants to go to. So you never have to worry about somebody figuring that out and running off with your secret sauce like you the damn Krabby Patty. Because nobody wants to hit rock bottom. Not many people are willing to. Okay, not many people are willing to. And then we have the Tower in reverse. So even though at first both of y'all are going to be like, who blew my house down? Who in the fuck? Oh my God. Who blew my wig back? I know my shit is not on the floor. I know I am not sitting here being vulnerable, not playing my cards right. I know I am not feeling naked, vulnerable, and exposed with this person. And in that space, two prideful people will be set down. Sit down. Sit your ass down. Sit your ass down right here. Don't go nowhere. I mean, look at their legs. Buddy was thrown out of there, okay? He over there like, dun 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 dun. America has a problem. He's over there looking all twisted and shambles. Okay. And then both of y'all gonna walk away from the situation like, I've been here before. I've hit rock bottom. I'm only gonna bounce back. I'm gonna get my money back up. I'm gonna get my life back together. This is nothing. I've done this before. Because that's just how hard-headed y'all are. When you got the tower, this has to be connections with a lot of fixed placements. Because I'm seeing Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio. These are the placements right now. The wheel. Both of y'all know y'all have went through some shit. But you be damn if you let anybody know it. You be damn. Y'all gotta have Aries all up in y'all shit too. You be damn if a person knows what the fuck you going through. You like, well, who said? How the fuck you know? You see, you was the problem. See, listen, y'all good. Y'all are real good. Y'all know how to hide shit really good. Okay, the tower in reverse is pretty much saying by tomorrow y'all got that shit built back. By tomorrow, y'all walls, y'all put them back up. By tomorrow, you're like, nah, no, your ass go on the top floor this time because if I fall out, I want a closer drop. So now one of y'all gonna be playing it extra safe, and the other person is gonna play it real like, gotta say it with my chest. I'm going to the top floor. So and look, everybody coming. You see it? Y'all preparing for the shit to happen again. This is the biggest delayed energy, but it's not delayed because it's happening for a reason. Y'all gonna look back on these situations and y'all gonna laugh. Y'all gonna laugh. You see this? The Eight of Swords. Oh my God. What in the hide and seek is going on around here? Both of y'all are superstitious as hell. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much, Tran. Both of y'all are superstitious as fuck. Let me tell you. Let me go ahead and let that know. Which means either y'all both are intuitives, readers, clairvoyant. Y'all are paranoid and superstitious as fuck. You guys will literally overanalyze this shit in y'all head to the point where y'all are like, yeah, it probably was this person doing it. It probably was that person doing it. They probably was doing this to me. That's probably why this didn't go through. And all your angels are sitting there like, oh my God. Did they not? Only I can make a tower fall like that. Only I, like, you're not giving me credit. Like, God is like, y'all not giving me credit. That's a me thing. Only I could do some shit like that. Because I'm the one that gave you the instructions to begin with. But all of that is missing. And the right questions ain't being asked. You see here? Because there's still some rose-colored glasses. Okay? And y'all know how I talked to you about energy currency, right? In the beginning. I was about to quote a Bible scripture. In the beginning, the world was void. And the land was without water. And the water was out fish. And God found that it was good. And on the seventh day, he made Adam and Eve. I don't know what the fuck. What the fuck? Whew. Anyway, moving on. But I heard God was talking to me for a moment. And he was talking to me with a seriousness. And I was trying to channel it. But something had happened with the communication. But moving on. This one right here, yeah. You see how he looking at this? You see the serpent? You see this? Someone's tied up. They chasing them bag. They chasing them money. They chasing momentum. They don't want to lose momentum. Because they feel like if they lose momentum, then it will make it obvious. Put the Tower in reverse. That their haters are right. And so now that's one of the biggest tricks being played on the both of these two counterparts. The counterparts are superstitious and paranoid that their haters are wishing on their demise and working against them. And so they are countersuiting it by trying to hold on to what they have and not lose momentum. And it's tying them up into a lesson. And every time they go through the same lesson in multiple different ways all throughout the years, they're unable to see that they were supposed to let the tower fall. But to accept defeat, don't that sound like an Aries placement? Like, I know stubborn is a thing, but the type of ego connected to this shit here between the two of y'all not seeing eye to eye. You know what I'm saying? So what if your haters are enjoying the show, the fall or the rise along the way? So what? It's really a test to your direct relationship with Source. It's really a testament. But if you're too caught up in what it appears to be, you'll miss the gem that God is trying to give. You'll miss the real blessing trying to keep up. And this is how you're going through the same shit in different ways. You're like, well, I don't try to keep up with no Joneses. I don't try to keep up with nothing. I don't even talk to nobody. I mind my business. But in a professional sense, in a career sense, in some way, trying to maintain momentum, trying to maintain what you have is also a direct relation in correlation to trying to keep up with algorithms, with expectations, with competition. And y'all are all doing it you're doing it to each other. So nobody wins when the family feuds. So y'all parents did poorly. And so it's a trap. And so there's an ascension happening right now with the Two of Pentacles. It's like, so are you saying I should stop doing it? Are you saying I should keep doing it? No. What I'm saying is give yourself permission to stop and smell the roses. Let your intuition guide you on when to move. Listen to the sound of the wind. What does it smell like is coming? All right, Pocahontas type of energy. You gotta trust your ancestors. They will wake you up at 3:00 in the morning, 333, and be like, "Do it now. I need you to drop it now." And you'd be like, "I wasn't prepared." I don't care. Right now. That's what you need to be waiting on. You need to be waiting on the Lord to come and send the people. And it's going to come when you ill prepared, because you're in a different tax bracket. You're in a different frequency. In order to get to that frequency, You got to change the frequency. Aha! I just dropped a whole bar. Did you hear what I said? I'm going to restate it. Because God moves in mysterious ways. In order to change your frequency, you got to change your frequency. Okay. See? All right. Because what do gods do? They stimulate economies. What do consumers do? Okay. There's a difference between production and consumption in economics. Okay. That's gonna open some doors. I just heard the shackles fall. Okay. Listen, you gotta take a risk. Okay? Everything in life requires risk. When you were a kid, and I use this example all the time. If y'all been here for a long time, y'all know. When it was time for you to learn how to walk, you were not concerned with how many times you fell down. You got back up and you kept trying until you got it right. That's the energy you need to be in, like a baby. You got to fall down. You got to make mistakes. You have to put perfection to rest. And there's something about what's this Three of Swords? Aww. There's like something that you're trying to hold on to. Like you're trying to clean it up. You're trying to clean it up. You're trying to put it back together. It keeps falling apart. And you keep trying to put it back together. And it just keeps falling back or down again. That would discourage anybody. And it's like God is saying, if I ever take something from you, do you not trust that I would give you something better? If I am to take whatever it is that you are holding on to so tightly, I mean, you got to really tend to this. It's a lot of weeds, it's a lot of bad apples, a lot of pruning, it's a lot of this. I mean, it's to the point where it's not fun anymore. It's not fun anymore. Why it's not fun? Because it feels like every time you take 10 steps, every time you take one step forward, you got to take 10 steps back. I don't know who this message is for today. But you one stubborn cookie. You one stubborn cookie. And maybe you have a loyalty trait. And that loyalty trait will say, I will go there and I will tend to that crop. I know it's dying fast, but I'm going to bring it back to life. How noble of you. I just want to go ahead and give you your flowers now, because you may have to put them on your tombstone after you bury yourself. And then what next? Then you go come and visit me after you done pass over? And then you're going to want to talk to me all night about how you didn't know? Well, I tried to tell you to cut your losses. I tried to tell you, but you don't listen. Now what? We must look at each other at 3 o'clock in the morning. Every single night. Because all I'm going to do is call your ancestors and tell them to come pick you up. Because you hard-headed. That's how I be feeling. That's how, listen. That's how I be feeling. They want to talk 3 o'clock in the morning. They don't even remember why they were so fixated on fixing something up or putting something back together or tending to something. I told you, and then we have the realm of the unrest. Can't take none of that shit with you. I promise you right now, you can't take none of that shit with you. My dad used to have this motto where he always touched a lot of money. No matter what he went through in life, this man always had a lot of money. And all his money always went as fast as he got it. Always. He get paid on Friday before midnight on Sunday. Money gone. Gone. And all my sisters used to be like, where did you spend it? What did you do with it? How you don't have the money already? He said, I gave it away. What what do you mean you gave it away? This person needed, I gave him the money. This person, I gave him the money. People would call my dad to ask my dad for money. And he would say, okay, how much do you need? He never concerned himself with how he was going to get it or when he was going to get it. He'd say, I'm going to give it to you. He'd call my other sister. I need you to go to my bank account. I need you to give this person his money. And my sister would row. No, you're not giving them no money. No, they don't even come and see you. No, they don't talk to you. No, da, 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 da. And he would say, I don't care. Give them the money. Many women upset. My dad had 8 girls and 4 boys. Many women upset about how easily he gave away money. He saw a beautiful woman, you could have my whole bank account. That was my dad. Okay. And it's like money came to him more and more and more and more. Out the woodworks. He got back pay for stuff he didn't even realize he was getting back pay for. He never even tried. He would just get random stuff or money just come to him. And he gave it away. And every day he lived, no matter his circumstances, as if it was his best day. The amount of optimism, joy, and happiness he had, he had the humor of a god. Like he had the humor. He never, if you were crying about like some pain you had, he would pinch you. And you would be mad that he pinched you, and then he'd be like, now your foot don't hurt no more. He just had this type of humor about everything in life. Only time I ever saw him sad, and it wasn't even sad. He was maybe at his mom's funeral, but he wasn't even sad because he still cracked jokes, but he never was sad ever. The only time he cried is tears of joy. I promise you. Even when my mom and dad separated, that woman could do no wrong. That woman could do no wrong. And my mom's a Taurus, and my dad's a Taurus. She could do no wrong. She couldn't do no wrong. He spoiled the fuck out of my mom. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. And even when she moved on to the next person, he still give her whatever she wants. Not from a space of upsetness or mad. Man, he just loved to see her walk past. He just loved to see her walk past. And I genuinely believe that he was provided for, whether it came through the form of people, whether it came through the form of strangers. I mean, strangers would open their doors to him. People that he don't know. He just had this type of way about him that he never had to say no wordy stuff or anything like that. People just love to be around him, just to do for him. And I feel like that is literally like God's favor. And at the time when we look at like what we expect how we expect our lives to look like the American dream, or to have this by now or have that by now. All of those things that we put an image on, it makes us discontent with our own lives. It makes us unhappy with the ground that we are on, the grass that surrounds us, because we're so busy trying to figure out what's the next best thing to have, accomplish, or to experience. And it's already here. It really is a good vibe. It really is a good vibe. And I feel like a lot of y'all are about to be cultivating good vibes, and it's going to be contagious, and people are going to feel like, I just want to be back around you. I just want to, your vibe is just the right type of energy to be around. And Spirit is saying, keep that door open. Do not close that door. Be that light. Go through the process and wake up every day enjoying the process. And I feel like that's what you're about to be doing. Enjoying the process. And I think it's going to inspire, you know, your person, you know, because everybody, I genuinely believe that everybody has a person that is going to love your funky feet. And everybody has a person that, that's gonna give you a headache, and you're gonna love them for it. It's just opposites attracting, and it's just love. It's just all good vibes. But if you don't love your funky feet, how can you expect someone else to love your funky feet? I'm sorry. I was raised by an Aquarius dad and a Virgo mom. I wonder what that was like. I wonder what that was like. She was fun, just very meticulous and busy. I can see that. I could definitely see that. I want to thank the snipers in the comment section. Uncle, let me tell you something. You have been a blessing in the comments tonight, and everybody else that has helped, because they couldn't even come close to irritating me. They couldn't even come close. And it's all because of you guys. All because of you. They were pastors. My house was like footloose. I felt that. I felt a lot of pastor ancestors coming through, especially when I got to the ancestor message. I was seeing Bibles and scriptures and stuff. And, the good book was out. And I ain't gonna let them either. Oh, thank you. I love that. See, now I come on live more often, because hi, Cornelius. Well, I'm not gonna hold you guys up. My battery's gonna die. I love you guys so much. And definitely turn on your bell notifications for when I go live more. I got a more comfortable chair so I can sit here longer, because I'm a very thorough reader. So if y'all know me and y'all want to vibe, definitely turn on all notifications. Okay, I can't guarantee you I'm going to let anybody know when I'm going to go live, but when I do, it's always going to be a vibe. I promise. I love you guys. Have a wonderful weekend.